What's up? So finally got a Versace Medusa mug, and this is the red, smaller of the two sizes you can get. If you go to the Rosenthal site, but not the Versace site, you can see the two different sizes on there. But I ordered this off of Etsy, paid, I'll say, less than $200 for it. On the Versace website, the main Versace website, it's about $420. On the Etsy listing, it had this as a pre-2000s model. So it is a bit faded, not, super high contrast, and shows a few different signs of wear and whatnot. But the biggest thing about this is it authentic, right? And I looked around it very carefully, and there's a couple of things that I noticed that could mean that, okay, maybe it is not super legit. And then there's a couple of things that I noticed that is like, okay, it has to be legit. But I have a few Reddit things going on right now to see if anyone can identify if it's real or not. But I will show you all what to look for. One indication that it is very much real, the wing or the handle, right? By the way, really nice handle, really nice to use. If the handle is this super shiny, super glossy handle, it's a fake. If the handle points out a bit more horizontally than this, it's hard to tell, but you can tell if the handle points out more horizontally than vertically. It would also be a fake. Another obvious fake thing, if you don't see the German lettering above here, if you don't see Rosenthal, Germany, the logo, Versace, and Medusa, sometimes they'll have studio line in between Rosenthal and the logo. If you don't see that, it's very likely a fake as well. If you don't see the little number right here, in my case, it's a little number 5 right there. It can also be a fake. And then, yeah, so a couple of big things about the side right here where the handle is. On fakes, there is a very obvious seam that runs along the handle area. In this case, it is super, super hard to see, like nearly impossible to see, but I will leave a macro shot where you can see it. So, but it's so, you almost can't even tell in video. I got some, like I had to use a macro lens to see it in this case, but in the very few videos where they talk about that seam and it being an indication of it being fake or not, it is super, super, super obvious. So obvious that you would be able to see it right now, but right now you probably can't see it. And in person, you especially, it's super hard to see. But if you look really closely and at the macro shot, you'll see the most faint of lines. A slightly more obvious seam break is right about here, and you can tell because look at the design, the 1, 2, 3. Number 2 is a little bit more skinny. Now, this is a pre-2000 model, right? So I'm not sure if pre-2000 models were just made like this, if quality control wasn't as big of a thing back then. So that's another thing to look out for. As far as the saucer goes, all right, same thing with the saucer. The German lettering, the number, in my case 56, the Rosenthal Germany logo, Versace Medusa, that all checks out. I can even see the little indentation where the mold was and all that. So all that checks out. And again, this is a very old model. It looks like it's been, used a little bit. It shows signs of wear and tear. So for all those reasons, I'm like, okay, I'm 90% sure this is a legit Versace mug. Even if it's fake, it's still a very beautiful piece. Of course, I want it to be authentic. So if y'all have watched this video and you can tell if it's fake or not, and you have a source and you're very sure about it, you know what you're talking about, please leave a comment so I can know. If it does turn out to be an obvious fake, then I may return it and, get my near $200 back because, I could use it on some shoes or something. But yeah, I've been looking forward to having this thing forever. If I have to return it, I'll still be sad because, like I said, this is a really beautiful piece. It is amazing to drink out of, and that's weird to say, I know, but I trust me, drinking espresso out of this thing is an experience for sure. But yeah, that's really all I got to say about it. I can't get over how nice this looks. But yeah, got a Rosenthal Versace mug for now at least. Let me know what y'all think, and thanks for watching as always.